So around Hogwarts Legacy, right? There is some controversy. Um, I didn't really realize how big this controversy was, and I feel like as me being trans, I want to chime in. Now, 9 people out of 10 will know about J.K. Rowling and about the stupid fucking views on trans people as well as like gender and sex. Uh, I hate the fact that like I don't care. Right? She disagrees with it. I don't care if she thinks um, that trans people should not be allowed to be a thing. Right? Everyone's allowed their own opinions, even if it hurts me, even if I know I fucking hate it, even if it sucks for me and other people who are trans and non-binary and such. Just the LGBTQIA plus community as a whole. It sucks. And that's that. But at the end of the day, it is their opinion, and I'm the kind of person to respect that. It's like, I don't go around chiming the fact that I'm trans to everybody. It takes me a lot to basically even talk about being trans on YouTube, and this is probably going to be the most I've ever talked about it. It took me a lot to tell my dad. My family doesn't like the fact that I'm trans, so I just kind of don't be trans around them in a way, which one day is going to be impossible to fucking turn off, but that's okay. Um, so yeah, it's a bit shitty when you start playing a game not really knowing there'll be controversy and there'll be backlash, but not knowing quite as how like not knowing how much there'll be, right? Um, the amount of fucking controversy. Oh boy, there are people trying to boycott Hogwarts Legacy essentially, right? And some magnitude, I get it. It's gonna suck having someone who's so openly hating on trans people and LGBTQ plus or LGBTQIA plus people, um, and then having like a video game getting made about the universe that she created. But that's the thing, J.K. Rowling didn't do anything on the video game. She didn't code it, develop it. She didn't do anything. They used. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic. They used the source material that she just had created, right? That she created to make a video game. And of course, since she owns Harry Potter and everything like that, she will get paid royalties. She will be making money off the game, which fucking sucks because I don't feel like she should be. But if you're paying $100 for I get still if like millions of people are doing this, it's a lot of money, right? But if say I buy the game for $100, I don't know what percentage of JK's Rowling is gonna get, but like it's not gonna be like 50-50. No fucking way. It's gonna be like, I don't know, and probably low 30s or 40s, right? It'll be something obnoxiously high because it's JK and she's a bitch and will probably want to control how much money she's getting and make it a really high thing, being like, well, if you want to use if you want to use what I've created, you've got to pay me a fucking shit ton of money, and just be a cunt about it because she knows she can, right? She's like that kind of person. But in saying that, um, the majority of the money will be going to the developers who have worked very, very hard on making this game. I love watching videos and stuff and like documentaries about what it takes to uh, develop a video game. It takes a lot, like a lot of time. This game's been in the works for years. It got leaked years ago, and um, the fact that like now it comes out and like they're getting backlash and shit is just awful. And I'm kind of glad that the devs themselves have not stayed quiet on the matter. They've chimed out and being like, yeah, like we made the game, she fucking didn't. Um, we're gonna be paying her royalties and stuff, but just because we're paying her royalties because we legally are obliged to, doesn't mean they agree with their statements, right? And I've also seen some people be like, the whole like having. I was very surprised. If you haven't watched, if you didn't watch yesterday's stream and went there for it, uh, in what will be episode 2 coming out very soon for you guys. Um, episode 2 we went to Hogsmeade and we went to the Three Broomsticks over Butterbeer, and like shit went down, shit happened. But the owner of the Three Broomsticks, very much to my surprise, was a female with a guy voice. I was like, oh shit, this person's trans. I really fucking like. It was just a surprise, and I it was a very welcome surprise, and it made me very very happy. Um, but of course, there's going to be some people who absolutely hate that. But at the end of the day, you're playing a game where the developers have purposely put in the availability to be a female with a male voice, and even put yourself in the female dormitories in the game, and make it very clear that there is no like you don't choose male or female genders or whatever. You just make your character look how you want it to look, make them sound how you want them to sound, and then put them in the dorm room that you are comfortable in, and that's fucking it. Which is bloody like it's awesome. Might be a PR stunt by the developers making it so like they're gonna do that and then be like, yeah, we don't mind trans people either, like non-binary people or whatever. So go for it. I see how some people could probably take that as being like, they're just doing it for the heck of it and to get people off their back, but I don't think so. Um, as that it takes a lot of time to have to and money. You gotta realize, like, making a game and making that all customizable takes a lot of time. There's details and textures and making sure all the words are synced up and being able to change all these little things is like probably going to be like hours of work for these devs, and it's insane that they went through the effort to do that. And it really fucking sucks that there are like here's the nitpicky thing, right? Here's the thing that I actually hate about this is the fact that there are non-LGBTQ plus people. There are straight as fuck people. There are people out there who are not trans or not non-binary, like who are not non-binary, who are just a straight normal human being, which is absolutely okay. But those people are people making other people making videos about the LGBTQ community and what J.K. Rowling is saying and about how it's really disgraceful to trans people, as if they've got a fucking right to talk about that shit. No. If you are not, that is like me talking about political bullshit when I have no idea about politics at all. Or like talking about this very serious situation that just to me seems like absolutely normal, but to everybody else would be like, what the fuck? Like, there are so many things that spring to mind that I don't want to say because it's genuinely probably too far, but there is some messed up things that one person could talk about that they probably just don't have a right to chime in on, and that is not okay. So if people watch the, I don't know what's going to happen with this video. It's probably going to be a little bit controversial. I wanted to make it very clear about my stance while playing the game, and make it very very clear that I just because I'm playing the game doesn't mean doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean I'm transphobic, which is dumb saying from a trans person. Um, I know I also lately haven't really been. I also want to say if that's a shock to some people, that's fair. But like, I I'm not. I don't act super super trans because I know it sometimes makes people uncomfortable. Um, I also really struggle to have my voice being super high all the time, and if it's deep now, it's because I literally have just woken up to make this video. So yeah, but like, no, I'm definitely trans, or if not trans, definitely probably on the non-binary spectrum somewhere. And like, I don't know, the fact it makes me so annoyed the fact that there's like straight people who don't actually know how it feels to have someone create a universe that is so cool and fun and like something I really enjoy, and then come out of the woodwork saying, "Oh yeah, but this specific group of people I hate," and it's like it sucks. It really does. And unless you are part of the LGBTQIA community or trans or non-binary, you just won't fucking understand. And I feel like as a straight person who doesn't like fall under any of those categories, you just should not be talking about this situation. Straight up. Straight up. Anyways, I've been rambling on for 10 minutes now. I don't know how many of you guys have gotten through far. How many people like are at this point of the video. If you've watched the entire thing, I appreciate you all. Just know that just because if we get people coming through chat basically saying that I'm transphobic and everything, well, I'm gonna pull out the motherfucker I am trans card. If you're not trans or non-binary yourself, get the hell out of my stream and don't claim I'm transphobic when you're straight and probably should not be chiming in on a situation that you have no idea actually like on a situation where you don't know how it feels. So I'm gonna pull that card. I already know what I'm gonna say if people come in like that. Hopefully we don't. I am gonna be streaming this game a hell of a lot, and on top of that, we're gonna be playing this game through the entire way. So, and I'm really excited for it. Um, so yeah, I hope I've made my stance clear that just because I'm playing this game doesn't mean I'm supporting what JK is saying. I think she's an absolute fucking cow. I think she's a bitch. I don't think she should. I'm not wanting her to just not. What's the word? I'm not wanting her to just not have her views. She can have her views and disagree with trans people and stuff, but at the same time, um, I think she's also doing it, one, just for the publicity, two, because she knows she can and probably get away with it because she's not doing anything illegal or anything, and three, I don't know, maybe she genuinely thinks this stuff is accurate and true in what she's saying, uh, and thinks it's okay to voice that publicly when it's not. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna be streaming in like a little bit here soon. I'm probably gonna record one episode of Hogwarts Legacy so I can get my voice warmed up and then be streaming the game. So hell, maybe I'll even just start streaming as this video gets uploaded. I'm not entirely sure. I need to get some food and stuff first, so within an hour or two, just look out for a stream from me, okay? It'll be the part 2 of the 450 sub stream because it got a bit too late for me last night and I wanted to wake up early and keep streaming for you guys. So, yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys soon.